Ugh. Shanae ill. I said Shanae ill. Shanae, that's nasty. No one wants to see your fat ass dancing like that, okay? That's just disgusting and kind of rude. Disgusting and rude. Like, no one wants to see that. Like, girl, don't nobody. Oh, that was really bad. She should take your time. What's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dime. But work, fuck me up. Got me feeling up. She said, take your time. What's the rush? It's a baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mom. Baby, what's your time? What's the rush? He said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a mom.
In a world where one man, shaped like a human-sized relish bottle, feels threatened over competition in the podcast space.
Those 3 Big Macs are for me.
Big Mac and Snack Addicts is getting juggled by Joe. Coming to a theater near you this holiday season. Big Macs and Big Beefs.
Okay, I think we're good now. I can hear it. So I know y'all can hear it.
In the midst of Twitch kids tossing temper tantrums at TDE, downward directions for delinquent dummies dissing Dochi, DJ Big Mac a Snack Academic saw no problem pretending his fellow Drake junk juggling jester Aiden Ross did nothing wrong, but Joe Budden is singing a different song.
Awesome.
Like a hit of a bong, he's making academics choke. And with the first week of the new year, all the weirdos are getting exposed.
Till the people
Lots
come
to get
in.
into.
Wait till the people come in. So wait. Dang, the typing is fast. I was talking shit, but that came in quick. You saying that? Cause you saw what doo. You said wait for the people to come in. Okay. Okay, good. We're gonna wait for some people to come in. How do you feel about Aiden talking? Are you black? Boss, are you black? Are you a black man? Cause I see you got some sisters. You might be a white guy that loves black women. I think you are a black man, or you're definitely a man that loves black women, because you got that beautiful sister in your profile. At first I thought that was you. I thought you were a woman. Yes. Okay, so how do you feel? I'm sure you heard the news. How do you feel about Aiden talking about Dochi? You said Dochi will be fine, but I think it's really good to see. And in this climate that we're in, I think it's really cool to see a black man stand up for a black woman. Cause he was calling her all types of bitches, calling her stupid, calling her stank. And like, how do you know all this stuff? I can come and complete and keep air company, sweet lady. Okay. I work at advertisement. I think it's all publicity is good. Oh, you work in advertisement. That's not publicity. That's hate. What do you? Well, it's stopping him from getting a really famous basketball player. He was supposed to have a stream with a really famous basketball player, and they couldn't. He couldn't do it. The basketball player's PR person said they can't do it with what's everything that's going on right now. It's not a ball spot. It's hair all through up in here. It's called spacing, honey. But the disrespectful words got to be checked. Definitely, definitely. So as you being in advertisement, you get it. But still, as a black man, you like. I work at advertising, but I'm a black man first. Okay, okay, I know that's right. I think this is good because other groups be thinking they can disrespect black women because we don't hold them accountable. Just like I love Speed. I love Speed Down. but he opened up for those European. When he went to Europe and all that stuff, them throwing bananas at him, go ooh 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 ooh, ooh everywhere. You go ooh 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 ooh. Like if they would have did woo woo woo, because he barks, because that's he barks. And me, I don't get offended by the bark because I think of the Omegas. Oh, when they do it, it's so sexy. They go, okay, daddy. I love that shit. I think that's sexy. I love Omegas. Oh, when they go like this. Oh, whoo, that's so sexy. Anywho, so some people think they don't like the bark, but you gotta remember the Omegas bark and Speed. If Speed would have went to college like a regular, he would have definitely been an Omega. He gives Omega man, but Speed also allowed those white people to throw bananas at him, call him the N word, cause he doesn't do it like in a serious way. Like he be mad about it, but he don't be funny. What the fuck? Oh my God, that's a good that would be so cool if you two really can do where I can press and I can hear y'all voices. That'd be really cool because I ain't gonna hold you. I pressed on that. Um. So let's see. And now he's in Africa and he's getting so much love. Seeing all those beautiful black women and I love it. But DJ Academics is a fat
catch you up, but first suck on those like and subscribe
he's
buttons
cool.
like a cup.
Trash panda.
I study
Rapaholics
for a living.
Now, lovers and gentlegrams, considering the fact that this whole entire issue started over Aiden Ross calling Doechii an industry plant.
Thank you.
I mean, we know that's not why it escalated, right? It escalated because Aiden Ross was saying stuff like this.
Doechii, I'm gonna go about Doechii tomorrow, but I ain't gonna that dumb. So she's not fat. That dumb. That botted.
So you even calling her fat?
Stupid, smelly.
She not even fat. Her body is tea.
I don't give a about none of that. Yo, let me tell you something
right
now.
I'm mad because she made it. No bots.
Look at her mental
trash.
right now. That went from 60 million to 20 million.
She blew up.
But of course, it started because
trash.
Doechii was addressing the people calling her an industry plant on her new song, which then made Aiden Ross go off, etc., etc. We've covered this a million times. Watch my old videos if you need a catch-up. But there's a lot still happening with this issue, and it's spiraling into different pockets of people on both sides, like Snackadiddler and Joe Budden, who are close friends, but also seem to possess very different morals. And when two hotheads like that disagree on something, it could get interesting. But before we get into that, again, all this kind of derives from people calling Doechii an industry plant, right? And I guarantee you 90% of the people calling her an industry plant don't even know what that actually means.
I study
industry plants
for a living.
And I think Russ has the best explanation of
I want to be in a music video. I want to be all up in the videos like I'm Diddy dancing all up in the... I love that line. If you don't want your man to dancing all up in the videos, all up in the... I had to greet my body. My belt broke. I had to wash my hair. I had so much fun
today. So I'll let him
today.
explain it. But if you guys don't know who Russ is, he's a musician who has been on the grind independently for the last 10 years. And he has been consistently selling out 10,000 plus people arenas. But a lot of people call him an industry plant because, again, he did all his marketing and his distribution independently, just really hyper-targeting his niche and his core fan base on the internet, which then translates into them really showing him support.
Oh, how do you feel? We watching them talk about industry plants and Aiden Ross disrespecting Doechii. Dwayne, I'm sorry, Tyrone, how do you feel about that?
At these concerts.
But because his
audience was kind of niche and he was doing all the marketing himself, people on the outside who never heard of Russ because he never had that major label push, which is what an industry plant would have, they got confused by seeing him then sell out all these stadiums. So their only logical assumption was to call him an industry plant, even though ironically, because of the way he actually promoted himself and invested into his career, it was the exact opposite of an industry plant. He never had that major label backing. That's a long speech to say, let Russ explain to you guys what an industry plant is, because it plays important context into what all of these guys are saying about Doechii and how they're now spiraling into beefing with each other over this industry plant stuff, which a lot of them don't even understand to the fullest degree.
Do you think industry plants are a real thing? You know what's so funny is for the internet, you had to be an industry plant.
I think Ice Spice could be one.
Industry plant is somebody who is planted to the public eye by the industry. That was the only option. When the internet came around, gave ground to like just being in your room and putting out. So when you blow up from that, people were just trying to throw different rumors because it's like you literally did something unbelievable.
All right, so thank you, Russ, for explaining what an industry plant is. Now, another important thing we got to tackle before we get further into this situation is the fact that, of course, again, it all started because Aiden Ross felt Doechii was targeting him on her new song called Girl Get Up. That's why he was calling her a dirty B, a smelly fat, HOE. That's why he's beefing with Glasses Malone, Joe Budden, the entire West Coast, etc. Aiden Ross claims that he knew Doechii was talking about him because all these different outlets like Complex and these different media companies were promoting this song by saying this is an Aiden Ross diss for him calling her an industry plant. And that's why he went on all these long rants, right?
Don't hate on the black queen, period.
She came at me first. I want to make that very clear. I'm on my own business and shit like that. She came at me very first. And you guys are saying it wasn't intended to. It was. Complex posted that. These major PR places, they have a whole PR team chat. They tell Complex and shit what to post. That was a PR hit piece against me. Facts. Chat.
Aiden Ross.
In reality, what if I told you that it may have actually been a Twitter account that Aiden Ross has paid money to in the past for maybe promotion, maybe for propaganda, who knows? But it was allegedly that Twitter account.
You know, I don't mean to keep pausing, but Aiden Ross, I never said, well, fuck who the fuck am I? But I would just watch him. It's the way he talks to somebody like you're so smart. You're smart, whack academics. It's the way he talks, very, very buddy. You know what I'm saying? You smart, buddy, friend. You're my friend. That's my boy. That's my guy. I'm gonna put money in the black man's pocket. It's my boy. That's my friend. I'm glad.
That first posted about this Doechii song being an Aiden Ross diss. Why that's significant is because that could mean Aiden Ross paid to have this entire narrative started, that Doechii was dissing him as a way for him to then get clicks and views by now disrespecting Doechii to the degrees that he has.
Boss.
Again, I'll say this is all alleged because I know Aiden Ross loves to sue.
I said what?
Aiden Ross is lying. No, Doechii's new song was never about him. The lyrics in question, Doechii brings up people calling her an industry plant. The lie that Doechii is an industry plant never came from Aiden Ross because Aiden Ross has never came up with an original idea in his life. He is a grifter who is just going to echo the things his misogynistic and racist chat want to hear. And Aiden Ross was not the only streamer that said these things. DJ Academics, XQC, and many others did too. So how did this narrative spread about this new Doechii song being about Aiden Ross? It actually came from the Twitter account known as Fearbuck, the biggest streaming clipping page on the entire platform, who made this viral tweet less than 40 minutes after the release of Doechii's new song. But what a lot of people don't know is this Twitter account, Fearbuck, originally started off as an Aiden Ross fan page. I think he deleted a lot of his earlier tweets, but the earliest ones I could find were from late 2023, where you see him fanning over Aiden Ross. He even tweeted that Aiden Ross sent him $4,000 in Ethereum. I don't know what for. Look, I don't have direct proof that Aiden Ross pays this account to, frankly, tweet false narratives about people in order to keep him relevant. But it should be noted, Aiden Ross is in a current lawsuit with Stake.com as well as Drake, where they are being accused of funneling money from Stake to finance artificial streaming bots. And funny enough, in the past, Fearbuck was sponsored by Stake.com. It's just hard for me to believe that all of these people aren't connected in some way.
That I know of. I'm not a
It'd be very interesting to think that Aiden Ross actually funded this entire hate campaign over Doechii, which then spiraled into a hate campaign over Aiden Ross himself. And I mean, he even said that he lost a partnership with a massive NBA player over the disrespect he's been showing.
And then he said, wait a month, they're gonna hit out in a month. So the next, I hope it is. If it's Kevin Durant, I'm gonna be very upset because y'all, Kevin Durant is my is kind of my cousin through marriage. And I'm gonna be very hurt. I never met Kevin Durant, but his father's married to my cousin. So if Kevin Durant be on his thing, I'm gonna be very hurt. Like, wow, you are from the DMV area where ain't nothing but black people. All your life you've been around sisters, and you gonna hang around with him. I don't think I'll be hurt. I'll be like,
all
wow,
you guys know, I have a
Kevin.
stream plan with a very famous
The rest of them I don't care. Or Michael J. Porter, because I actually met, or I'll be hurt if it was Michael J. Porter, Kevin Durant. Jared, Vlad, because I met Michael J. Porter or Odell Beckham. I'm gonna say because I met Michael J. Porter. He's really cool, and Jared. I don't know. I can't say his last name. He's really sweet too. If it's these three, I'll be pissed. I'm like, wow, y'all don't like black women.
Till last minute because their PR
That's
called.
the
Just
problem.
with
What are you
everything going
talking
on, so
about?
we
Where
gotta
are
give
you
like 30
from? I'm
days.
from
But off
DC. I'm
season
from
will be good. I'm
Maryland,
gonna stop coming at people
the
hard.
DMV
But
area.
it's, you know what's funny about the guy? We called. He's like, yo, Aiden, like, you know, I don't
I'm
know
gonna be
about
hurt.
none of that. Like, I f with you.
Ooh,
I actually
windy as
like that you're
fuck
vocal.
outside. Y'all hear the
I'm
wind?
not gonna say who it was, but he was just like,
Y'all
I
hear the
got you.
wind?
Like, let's wait till season's.
Kevin Durant's screen
And
was
I mean, I said
speed.
this in
It
my
was
last
lit.
video. I
Yeah,
think
but
that
you
this
saw how he was
entire
trying.
drama with
He
Aiden
little
Ross versus
he
Doechii,
wasn't
him,
really checking the
showing her
speed
all this
until he
constant
said that speed
disrespect
had
on
all these
multiple live
thousands,
streams, is a way to
millions of
distract the
fans.
public
That was
from
fucked up, but it
seeing
was
the
funny.
massive headlines about Drake and Aiden Ross himself being put in a RICO case about them funneling money in illegal ways, allegedly, through the gambling company that they're sponsored with, Stake. And they were actually talking
Hello,
about it
Maya.
on
How are
news
you doing?
channels
I'm
last
good,
night,
like a
saying
beauty.
that
How are
this is
you?
not just some like swept under the
Sorry, I
rug type
lint. When
lawsuit.
you
This can
wash your
spiral
locks,
into
a whole
something
bunch of
really
lint
serious.
just
And I think
comes
that
up
would
from
open
the
the
bottom of
door
the lock
to
and
a lot of the
surface.
shady stuff we've seen online over the last year.
I think the larger question here is that all the attendant publicity created by these allegations and by this lawsuit may capture the interest of state investigators and federal prosecutors and by the streaming platforms themselves. So I think there may be unintended
I don't
consequences
understand what a RICO is. I need to look up what a RICO is so I can understand.
that will largely bring Drake's
The
alleged
word, the word
activities
of the
into
year,
much greater
RICO,
scrutiny by
because
outside
fucking
parties.
Ti said it. Now we hearing it a lot. Is the word of the
You guys
century
have
right
probably
now,
seen it if you've been
RICO?
on Twitter. There's been a crap ton of division, mainly fueled by people like Aiden
RICO.
Ross, who stand next to Drake, or propaganda accounts like the Academics-owned Twitter account, Academics TV, which is ran by some Asian dude in Australia who constantly says
Wow.
the N-word and makes vile posts about all TDE members. With his government name,
Wow.
George Nguyen, I'll
They
say
gonna
allegedly,
spend
again, I don't
million.
know if that's actually Grand Wizard Chat Guy, but it might be. Grand Wizard Chat Guy, again, is Academics' little minion. In the lawsuit, it's saying George, Drake, and Aiden Ross were all using Stake's tipping feature, which is basically on the gambling platform. It's all through cryptocurrency. You can tip other people who also have Stake gambling accounts with crypto. And they were alleging that Aiden Ross, Drake, and this George guy who allegedly runs the Academics TV social media accounts who spew all the propaganda, they were tipping each other on Stake to basically give each other money to fund all these different social media and music bots.
How Drake telling y'all other niggas bot? Y'all trying to get at Drake because y'all think he bot? Come on, man.
So basically funding bots and fake streams on Drake's music on Spotify, allegedly, and funding bots on different social media posts, which would likely be, random clips of Aiden Ross or random clips that fuel their narratives, right? That are posted again onto Academics TV social media pages. This is all alleged, but this is what the lawsuit is allegedly essentially stating. And it could lead to big trouble for Aiden Ross and Academics. And I know this has nothing to do with the actual video itself that we're going to touch on. But I just wanted to bring this up to say this is probably going to turn out to be a very serious thing that we'll see develop.
Are you a Drake orbiter? I love you, boss. Don't be a Drake orbiter. Don't be on Drake's dick. And Drake half Jewish. That's crazy. I'm just waiting for your response. There was a video of all of them in the OVO store. It was Academics, Aiden Ross, Sneeko, all of them. They kept calling Drake. Like he said, oh, his phone's off. Like, you look so stupid. Y'all some grown ass men trying to call some grown ass men. Maybe he working. Maybe he fucking. Stop calling him. Y'all grown ass men. Like, they all in the chat, like, you're in the OVO store? Call Drake. Okay, I'll call him. Let's see if he answers the phone, you guys. Oh, it went straight to voicemail. Maybe, let me try again. No, he didn't answer. Maybe I'll try in 20 minutes. Hey, the niggas. Call Drake. See again. Call Drake. That'll be epic if you get him on the phone. Okay, let me try again. No, like, y'all some grown ass men. It is diabolical. He's
And
It's
I don't want you guys
weird.
to forget about
Are
this
you a
because all this,
pilgrim? Your mom?
Aiden
No.
Ross versus
That
Doechii
bot
versus
stuff he's
Glasses
talking about hasn't been proven. That's why it's biased.
Malone versus Academics and Joe
We
Budden
shall
and whatever.
see.
This is all a big distraction
It's
from the fact that Drake and Aiden Ross are
2026.
being accused
We
of
already know
using
with
stake
Diddy.
money
Who's
to allegedly
next?
fund bots.
We got Lil Durk.
Those three
Bots.
are for me.
Who's
Study
next?
bots.
For a living.
I study charts for a living.
Man, you
Now,
funny
aside
as
from
shit.
this,
Am
remember
I lying? That's how they be.
earlier in this video, I basically told you guys, I don't think Doechii was actually talking about Aiden Ross. I think she was actually talking about Academics. When she rapped,
me too.
all that industry plant stuff is whack. I see you on the blogs. I see you in the chats. You suck every rapper's D from the back. But what's the agenda when the it girl's black? Y'all can't fathom that I worked this hard. Y'all can't fathom that I earned this chart.
Too.
Blame it on the fame. Blame it on the coke. Blame it on the douce. Got you feeling
the Academics, a black man that profit off of other black men death in Chicago.
low. We don't know Aiden Ross to be the guy on the coke and on the douce. We know the alcohol guy to be Snackademics. We also know the main, guy who's sucking rappers' D's from the back. That's Academics. No one's paying attention in hip hop to Aiden Ross. It's Academics who has been fueling all these bot narratives and industry plant narratives and sucking Drake's D from the back this whole time. That's why he's
in his whole ass. In his whole ass. This is Peekaboo, I'm gonna get you. Stop running from the dick, boo.
It's fueling these bot narratives.
He be in Drake's
you see when you buying the bots,
urethra.
you gotta realize what it says. The subscription for the bots finna end. You gotta re-up. I study charts for a living. Doechii, people think you're a plant because you have plant tendencies.
And all these rants that he's gone on against TDE, against Doechii, they could all be blamed on the Douce, on the Henny. And who's the guy who has always referred to his community as the chat people? Like, yes, streamers, they'll always say chat, but like Academics literally has a brand called Chat N-words. His main minion there, the one who's spewing all the propaganda on his different social media accounts, goes by the name Grand Wizard Chat Guy, right? Like, his whole brand is about the chat. And in this song, Doechii says, I see you on the blogs, I see you in the chats. I believe this entire time she's been talking about Academics. She hasn't been talking about Aiden Ross. Who gives a crap about Aiden Ross, right? He's not relevant enough to even be mentioned on this song. But remember, the rumor that Doechii was dissing Aiden Ross all started from a Twitter account, which has been heavily tied to Aiden Ross in the past. And we know that one thing Glasses Malone was emphasizing.
Y'all, I got this new vitamin. It's called NAC. And you see I got my vape right here. All day, I was not craving this all day. I do not want anything to drink. I'm literally drinking like sparkling water. If you have an addiction, try to get a vitamin. It's called NAC. N Nancy A Apple C cunt. and I bought it yesterday and I only took my mom said tooken isn't the word, which is right. I've only taken it twice. And I feel no craving. So we're going to pray. We're going to pray that we're going to keep taking it. I need to go take it after this stream, but I got to take it every day.
When he went on a rant about, the disrespect that Aiden Ross showed Doechii, is that he may not be able.
If my vagina smell like a vape, it smell like mango, mint, strawberry, because those are vapes I be smoking, baby. And this right here is strawberry cough. So this strawberry going,
to get to Aiden Ross, to slap him directly because of the security that Aiden Ross has, but the people around Aiden Ross who are enabling this behavior, he'll get to those people.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you. I'm not gonna press you because I don't know where you at and I don't know how to get to you. But all the around you, they don't got your money. They don't got none of that. So I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas, and I'm gonna make it my business to make Crips start pressing all that. Let you get that off. You're not finna sit there and just be talking about that black lady, bro. That's just not gonna fly like that.
And of course, speaking of the people that are enabling Aiden Ross, there is none other better enabler of the BS than DJ Snackademics, right? Don't forget, this time last year when Academics was going through all his controversy for disrespecting that 15-year-old, asking him all those inappropriate questions about having S with Black Boy Max, or, testing his S experience, asking him how many girls he's been with, etc. Remember this kid's age, right?
Those 3
15-year-olds.
are for me.
Well, anyways, when Academics was going through that, the first person he called up to get on the phone with publicly to try and clear his name and clarify the whole situation was none other than Aiden Ross. But
Aiden Ross.
somehow the convo went from,
I'm
why were you
pink
asking
lemonade.
a 15-year-old about having S with a man
What's
to
is
both
it indica
Aiden Ross and
sativa?
Academics talking about
You on the
ED
Zod too, for
and
real.
honey
I fuck with-
packs. If you guys don't know what I'm referring to here, do your own research. But it's just crazy.
Honey packs don't work. You're a vibe. Thank you. Honey packs don't work. All right, let's watch. We're gonna watch something else. But I also think it's a hybrid. What is it leaning on? Hold my hand. We're gonna see what happens. But I'm glad that a lot of black men are standing with Doechii. I think that's really cool. Whack 100 is just whack. I don't fuck with Whack 100. I'm doing well. I always thought Whack 100 was whack anyway. I can just, what the fuck is going on right here? We can always tell a whack nigga. But let's watch some Pop the Balloon. I saw some clips that was funny. St. Louis looked funny. Let's look at St. Louis. Oh my. All right, where is it? And Crystal,
there's a reason half these people are popping balloons.
And Crystal is getting better outfits too. Show feet. We don't do that. Why this nigga is on here? Ugh. Wait, but I wanted to watch something else though. Where is it? Where is it? I know what Crystal was wearing. Where is it? I found it. Let's do it. I wanna ride with you. I wanna love you all stuff. Wanna hold you down. I wanna make it something more. Take somewhere out. Happy for macking in the day. I be bopping and shaking my booty and I be popping it. I be rapping in the flow. And be stopping it. And then you pop and make it go and make it pop it. Yeah, that's it. I've nothing beyond that TV. Hey! Oh. I don't know. She's cute. Focus. That ass is bad. That waist is nice. Her jumpsuit is too big for her, but her friend's cute with that jumpsuit. It's just too big for you, baby. Too big for you, baby. You need a double X that small. Popping it on that. You have 2 channels. I just have on 2 lives, boo. All right. All right, we be shaking it. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I like her love, but why does she go that top when you need to be dressed? We be popping it up when I'm being infinite. I can do it, gotta put the words in the middle, but the flow is how you give it to me. I can do a flow.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon.
Okay, hold on, Crystal. I can make a flow. The flow just come off the dome. I just gotta have the words. Like if you give me a word, like the words, let's say I should try like reading something like an article and see if I can flow. And maybe I could change the word and put like I want to try that. That'd be fun.
Fine Love St. Louis. I'm your host, Crystal, and this episode is sponsored by Monroe Walk Workshop.
I need the word.
Hey babes, welcome to the Monroe Walk Workshop Online Heels Class Program. I'm your high heel coach, Crystal Lee, and today I'm going to coach you on how to walk in heels from home.
Let me see. Crystal, your ankles be looking swollen as fuck in your heels, girl. Girl, when you be wearing heels, I love you, Crystal, but them ankles look swollen. Girl, I love you, Crystal. It's no shade. Damn, what city is this? This is St. Louis. I feel that some stupid cars give me a headache. Yeah, but I can't smoke in my city. It's stupid. What city you in? What city you in? Show your titties. I don't have any. All right. All right. All right. All right, Crystal. All right. All right. Oh, all right. All right. All right. I want to take the class. Yes. Them ain't. Oh, okay. Them the stripper heels, model shoes. Okay. Okay. Okay, Crystal. If I can walk in them, what about comfort? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take the class. Okay, Crystal.
Okay, ladies. So we about to go ahead and get started with this episode. Y'all all look so nice. Give it up
What's
for
the
yourselves for
website?
coming out.
Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. While we watching it, let's see if she coming to LA. Ooh, let's see if she coming to LA. Hold on. I'm sorry. Where the workshop class, Crystal? Speed dating tickets. Mm, Crystal, that is a long ass. Oh shit. MUN. Fuck. MUN. Monroe shoes. Shoutique. Oh my goodness. Crystal, bitch. This long. Put the link in the video.com. Ah. Yes. Okay, sign up for the Hill. Where's the tour? Are you coming to LA? Cause that'll be a great that'll be a great stream. When was this? September. Dang. That would be a great stream. Oh.
Okay, ladies. So we about to go ahead and get started with this episode. Y'all all look so nice. Give it up for yourselves for coming out today.
Thick as fuck.
This is what y'all going to expect. We have a group of single guys. We're going to bring them out one at a time. When that guy hits the corner, if he's your type, it's a vibe.
My advice
he says something sound like it's going to be a match. Do not pop your balloon.
Is my thing.
However, if that guy hits the corner,
oh, excuse
he
me.
says something,
Hi, Lily.
or it's just not your type. Pop your balloon.
Flow,
and I'm going to come to you see why you decide to pop. Sounds good?
The flow is high.
All right, let's bring out our first single guy.
I don't spit. I sing, but I can write. I'm good at writing songs. All right. Ugh. Focus the camera so we can see the details on these people's faces.
Hey.
All right. Our
Welcome
first
back.
single guy.
Name and age.
My name's Kamani, and I'm 34 years old.
I've been good, Kamani.
Well, I got 10
what do you do
pounds
for a living?
you if
I
you
am a
want it,
comedian.
boss.
Okay. And what are you looking for today in a woman?
What I'm looking for, just someone cool, you know what I'm saying, that I can kind of vibe with. Get to know, go out on dates and stuff like that. I can invite her out to my shows and stuff so I can make her laugh. And yeah, that's about, you know.
Okay, and what are your deal breakers?
Big deal breaker for me is, I mean, I said it on the first episode. I got to bring it up again. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like, you know, a lot of toxic type of situations, especially ones that could provoke a man to step out.
Women don't see people, not women. People don't know they toxic. You say, I don't want no toxic situation. Yeah, that's a red flag, but well, some people show their toxicity front.
Out of his character, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I would.
Maya,
I'm just saying I don't like
you
a
100
person that would put me in that position. Type
on the live
deal, so.
Okay, and what do you like to do for fun?
What I like to do
If
for
she
fun,
do
I
get a
mean,
match, you'll send me
I like to go to
100, so she
concerts,
can't match.
I like to skate, you know what I'm saying? I get out there and get my little wiggle legs on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I like to go to like cookouts and stuff like that because I like to eat. So I like,
So
you
if
know,
she get a match, you gonna send me 100, or she don't get a match.
Like that, so.
Okay.
I think
All
she
right,
gonna
so we
fuck
do not
around
have
and
any
get
pop
one.
balloons. What we're
Y'all
gonna
ready
do
for her?
is
Which stick
we
one,
have
the
a couple of
fat
pop
girl
balloons. So
or
what we're
the
gonna
thick
do
girl
is
and
we're
the
gonna get
leopard?
to the ladies and see why they decide it's not a match. Okay.
For sure.
All right, so come on, you know how it goes.
Have you ever heard of snow? I have.
All right, name
If she
and
gets
age
a match,
and
I
why did
sing.
you pop?
Oh, girl, the
My
fat
name's
girl
Courtney,
or the
Court
girl
with a
with the
K.
leopard?
I know him from the scene. I already know him. I've dated his friend who cheated. So I just, birds of a feather, even though they probably don't flock together all the time.
Come on, girl, I need
I'd rather not.
$100. Well, I hope she get a match.
Okay. All right.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, we definitely know each other on the scene. But yeah, I have nothing. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this woman. She's
okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Still gotta ask the question: Is she your type? Why? Why not?
In real life, yeah, you know, she's beautiful. So yeah, that
Trying
is.
to break the broke.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna say you got me over here. I'm about to call my guy after this. Like, hey man, look, I ain't mean nothing by that. But yeah.
Why she ain't got no
Cool.
bra?
She's definitely cool. I definitely yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Courtney.
you, Courtney.
Her titty.
All right.
Why her titties like that?
Name and age, and why did you pop?
Danielle, 34. I pop because no, you're just not my type.
Okay.
I've never dated a guy with tattoos, so I mean, that's just it.
All right.
Is it a thing about guys with tattoos, or why? Or do you intentionally avoid guys with tattoos?
6'2".